I was filled with love and joy as soon as I found out that Mr. Fuji was going to be honored, because he's someone that totally should be recognized for everything that he did for the school and for the softball program. And he's somebody that meant a lot to me, and I didn't think about that until his name popped up. So all these memories came into my mind.
A lot of us, students, players, parents, families, fellow coaches, we owe a lot to Coach Fuji. He founded the Iolani Softball program at the urging of Coach and Athletic Director Eddie Hamada.
All the guys that he mentored when I played ball, and all my friends coming from this school, we all grew up with the type of thinking that Eddie Hamada and George Fujishige taught, because those two were very similar actually in a lot of the things they did, the way they taught, the way they mentored people.
I was close to Mr. Hamada. We were good friends, and I learned a lot from him. Just being with him, he was my boss, and at that time, I can say that he was my best friend. I never met Father Bray, but I think that was Coach Hamada's idol, because he talked to me about him a lot. And while doing so, I just listened and pick up the best points. He had a great respect for him. And I don't think many people know this, but he used to go to, before a game, he used to go up to Punch Bowl, go to his grave and talk to him. This is quite an honor, just to be mentioned with his name. I'm grateful.
I just knew him as a PE teacher here and a study hall proctor here. And then he showed up on our softball field, and we're like, oh, it's Mr. Fuji, the PE teacher, our study hall proctor. But we didn't know anything about his past.
Not a lot of people know Coach Fuji's background, that he himself was a professional baseball player in Japan for the Hanshin Tigers. He had a short stint with the Hawaii Islanders. He was a 3-time state champion baseball coach. His knowledge was really unprecedented.
When I got the job, I'm going to do everything from here. My first plan, when I oriented the kids, I want them to feel comfortable. I want to make it enjoyable, not, oh, I don't want to come to PE. I want to come back and continue where we left off. Just like baseball. I don't try to make them long, short and sweet. Because I learned that when you're out there like baseball, how many hours? Oh, out in the sun, tired. And you don't learn nothing, you're just going through routine. I put that into practice when I PE.
That value that he made us feel valued, that is exactly what I try to do with my students. Just being supportive and being there for them, like he was for us.
I've always considered him like a second father to me. And especially I lost my dad 20 years ago now. So, and that's right about the time I started golfing with him and everybody else. So I look at him like a second father. I respect him, I have the utmost respect for him.
You know what really makes me happy? When my former players, my former students come up and say hello. Just to say that hello, that's my reward.
I don't know if he knows how much he meant to all of his players. He's a good guy, and we're lucky to have played for him and to have known him.
No, everything I did there, it was enjoyable. Next to my wife, that's the best thing happened to me. I mean, I'm so grateful. Iolani School. If I have to do it again, I'll do it again.